You and Your Young Child, a program of information and services available for you and your child from prenatal to age 5. You and Your Young Child has been brought to you in part by Sternberg Museum of Natural History, also by The Dentist.
Stop! Where are we going?
The Sternberg!
Don't get left behind. We're waiting for you here at the Sternberg Museum, where there's always new opportunities for
Discovery under the dome.
Come discover a one-of-a-kind dental center for the whole family at The Dentist. Dr. Melinda Miner and Dr. Michael Holmberg and their warm and friendly staff love working with children of all ages to help keep everyone smile happy and healthy. They recommend children start seeing the dentist by age 1. The Dentist is now accepting new patients, children, and their families. Visit them at 1010 Downing Avenue in Hayes or online at thedentistinhayes.com.
Hello, welcome to You and Your Young Child, the program devoted to early childhood. My name is Dana Stanton, and I'm the coordinator of Early Childhood Grants for USD 489. And with me today is Sarah Smith. Hello, Sarah.
Hi, Dana. How are
Now, I
you?
guess usually I always ask, what is your position and what organization you work for? But today you're here as a parent.
Yes.
A parent of Early Childhood Connections.
Yes.
Correct. So I guess my first question is, tell me a little bit about you and your family.
It is myself and my son Holden, who is 5, and my daughter Penelope, who is 2.
So I guess my next question is, tell us a little bit about Early Childhood Connections in your family. How has it affected your family?
Okay. Well, my son Holden started Early Childhood Connections, the 3 to 5 program here last year. And through that, I became involved with the Policy Council. So I am the secretary of the Policy Council right now. And it has helped Holden get ready for kindergarten this year. And it has turned him from a shy, insecure boy who was maybe not so interested in learning into a very confident, secure little man who is happy and exuberant and very much interested in learning and so excited to start kindergarten.
He's ready for kindergarten.
Yes, he is. And Penelope is now involved in this 0 to 3 home-based program with a parent educator who comes to our home once a week. And she loves it. She enjoys the learning. And she is excelling at social and emotional skills and verbal communication and number, letter, shape, and color recognition.
Those things that are getting her ready for preschool.
Yes. So she is really doing good with that. So
Now, go ahead. I'm sorry to interrupt you.
no, I was just going to say that through the Policy Council, I have also been able to network with other parents and attend several conferences. And I also attended the Parent Advocate Conference in Washington, D.C. this spring, and we visited with legislators and we advocated for early childhood education.
Which, as a grant writer, I can't tell you how important that is for parents not only to advocate for their individual child, but for early childhood as a whole. You know, sometimes it's, I think, tempting for politicians to cut early childhood, and they need to know the important things that are happening with early childhood. Say there's some parents out there who've never heard of Early Childhood Connections or, early childhood programs. What would you tell them about the benefits and the things that they would gain from being involved in our program?
Well, I can't say enough good things about the program. When I first started, I didn't know what to expect, being that it is income-based. I didn't know how much quality there was, but I am blown away by the staff and the teachers here, and that most of them have their master's degrees, and it's wonderful. They learn so much. It's so much better than just a regular preschool or a home-based preschool that many people send their children to. And also, It's not just for the children, it's for the parents as well. They help your entire family. They make sure that we have all the resources we need to be the best parents and the best families we can be. It's wonderful. They make sure that we know all about the local resources for food, housing, if you need mental health if you have mental health issues and you need things with that, they do whatever they can to foster a happy, secure home so that the children can have wonderful lives. And the better home that the children have is the better they will learn and have a better early childhood education. So I think it's wonderful.
And I can mimic all of that. Yes, I work for Early Childhood Connections, but my youngest son went to preschool here, and I know the exact same thing you're talking about. I sometimes use the phrase, kids don't come with instructions,
Right.
but they don't. And sometimes it's really helpful for a parent to have someone else to go to.
Yes.
And get another ear, or, another take on a situation. So that is really invaluable for
Right.
people. So that's a great thing that we offer here in the community. Now, I don't know if a lot of people, you mentioned Policy Council, and for those that don't understand, Policy Council is very much the governing agency or the governing organization for Early Childhood Connections. And there are some staff people, but for the most part, it's comprised of parents like yourself.
Yes.
So you have a say in some of the policies and the procedures and all the things that come together to make Connections what it is.
Right, and we have a say in how our children's education, how it affects them. So it's wonderful. I feel like I'm really making a difference in my child's life. So.
Well, and I thank you for that service that you're providing to Early Childhood Connections, and thank you for being here with us today, Sarah.
Thank you.
Now, I guess I should also, most importantly, say if you have some questions or you want to learn more about Early Childhood Connections, our 0 to 3 program or our 3 to 5 program, you can call our office, and that number is 623-2430, and we would be happy to give you more information about our program. You've been watching You and Your Young Child, the program devoted to early childhood. Parents, remember, you are your child's first and best teacher. Thank you.
You and Your Young Child, a program of information and services available for you and your child from prenatal to age 5. You and Your Young Child has been brought to you in part by Sternberg Museum of Natural History, also by The Dentist.